Hi guys. In this video, in my last video I did, I seen some improvements I need to make, at least three. One, when I lift this up, it doesn't go high enough. Two, when I swing this over, I do wood. So what I'm trying to do is, I've got some big rounds across the road, and I don't want to have to noodle them to bring them over here. I'd rather just cut them in 16-inch pieces, bring them over to the house here, and put them right on the log splitter without noodling them. They're tree service wood, so you know there's going to be steel in it. So the more you cut it, the more you're going to hit a nail and damage your blade, your chain. So what I want to do is try and just cut big pieces into 16, put them on my trailer, and then go right to the log splitter and split it that way. Just cut them once. So when I picked up that big round in my last video, it comes at the end of the trailer, and then that's no good. So what I need to do is try and get this to go in so that I'm dropping it just past the axle here, and then I can push it the rest of the way in. So what I'm thinking of doing now is, when it's out like that and I got the big round on there, I can't push that in. The weight is just too much. So I've got another winch. What I'm thinking of doing is mounting it on here, and then the cable is going to run inside here, and it's going to attach to the back of that piece. So when I crank it, when I have that weight on there, this is going to go in. Stop there. I'll swing it over, then I can lower it down in the trailer, loosen the winch off, then I can manually pull it back out to pick up another one. That's my stop point. That's why it's black. That's when it tells me when to stop. Then I've got my nut on there, I can tighten it. So I got the issues I had with the tractor. Those play in my hitch, and when I put the big heavy round on here, I thought the thing was going to tip over. Another issue I had, which wasn't on film, was when I was bringing it around coming up the driveway. So I had to stop and open up the gate when I got back in to take off again. The round rolled back and my trailer tipped on its own. And then the piece rolled right out, broke my tailgate. So I had some issues with my hitch, or my dump hitch. This is a dump trailer. I rigged it up so I can actually dump stuff with it. I can't with the hoist on there. I'll have to figure that out. But if I had too much weight on here, the mechanism that I made would sometimes let go. So I had a safety chain that I made before I put this box on. But once I put the box on, I wasn't able to use the safety chain. So I've got to make it so I can put safety chains on again. Got to work on the tractor so my trailer hitch is tight. And then I want to work on getting this to go in. And then I found that the clamp I had, I don't know what you call these, I'm going to call it a log clamp, was too long. So I made that one just out of these flat steel bars and rebar. This is a good 1/4 inch thick. So I'm going to make another one, but I'm going to make it shorter and try to make it wider. That one's just too long. But by being long, then I don't get the height of the top. So if I make it shorter, then I should be able to go higher up. That last round I put on there was just got on there. So this is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to make some improvements, and I want to try and get this so it can do what I want 100%. So I'm going to put another winch on there, and then, like I said, The line is going to go in here. I ordered some pulleys from Amazon. Should come in tomorrow. The cable will go through here, and it's going to attach to the back of that. I'll put a pin in there. So when I wind it, it's going to pull that in, and then that way when I load it, it won't be loading at the back. Right now, see, I'm loading at the end of the trailer. I want to go right there in the middle. And then I want to get at least 2 pieces on there, and that's more than a trailer load after I split it all up into pieces. But that's what this video is going to be about. Another problem I had when the trailer's on the tractor here, this hitch is from my truck. And I just made this so I could put that in, and then I can put my trailer on that, and then when I want to put it back on my truck, I just pull the pin out and put it back on my truck. But the problem I had when in that video you seen, when the big round went to the back, it lifted this up. I got too much play there. It kind of spooked me. So I got a quick fix. I just drilled some holes. I put that clamp in there. I'm just going to lock it down solid so that don't move. And when I need to get my hitch back out, it's not going to be a big deal. Just undo the bolts. Anyway. Well, she's solid now. There's a quick fix. I shimmed with some tin. I put it right through underneath here because there was a bit of play in here. And put that down, and that made it solid. So this ain't moving. She's solid. Cool. So I had this as a dump trailer. Now with that hoist on there, obviously I can't dump now until I figure something out. But here's the latch I made. And I had it on a rope, and I over to this lever. When I pulled the lever, they pulled the rope up, and then they would, if I had more weight at the back of the trailer, it would automatically dump. So the problem I've got though, if there's too much weight at the back, it'll automatically dump on its own. So what I had was a safety chain. And I bring the safety chain up, and I had it fastened up to the top. But now that I put the box in there, I don't have room for the chain. And in my last video, you didn't see it, but when I went up the driveway, that big round, it ended up by tipping, and the round rolled out. So I've got to come up with another safety mechanism here. So I'm going to I drilled 2 holes in here. And I'm going to put these pins in here. And then I'll just have my, I'll hook my safety chains on that. And I'm going to put one on that side. So that way, if this does let go, the chains will stop it from automatically dumping. Well, I got that done. Just throw my chains on there. So now I know if this lever lets go, these will stop the trailer from tipping. Alright, that's what it was looking like compared to the... So this side I want to make it a little smaller, but I want to make it wider. Yeah, looking good so far. Just got them in the fire here, heating up. Try to get them going right if I can. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try and bend this round. There's this little jig I made up here. Try and get a shape. That's just from disc brakes from my Ford truck. Bolted it to the floor with a anchor. Trying to get that that shape. I just needed something round. I just welded that on there, welded, and then just bolted them together. Bolted it to the floor. That's my jig for bending metal. And I'll do a little fine tuning on this 4-ton press. Come on. Stay there. Does it work out? Try to get more of a bend here. That's what it was looking like compared to the. So what I'm doing now, I put a pin in there. I'm going to weld it so my cable can hook onto that pin. Don't know if anybody's noticed, but I rigged up this fan. That was off of a propane heater I had that I replaced it with the wood stove. But I didn't want to make any holes in my building. But it's a good exhaust system going here. Just open the window and turn it on. And then when I'm done with it, I can turn it off. And then I can shut the window. It's there. Hey. Anyways, one of those logging clamps. So then again, those are the rebar. And there's a flat steel. And then I welded some chain on there so I can put my hook on that. Don't know yet if it's going to work, but anyways, we'll just fine tune it a little bit. We'll try it out and might need a little tweaking. Okay, we're going to get you set up here, and I'm just going to do a quick weld job. One of them's already welded on. Cheap. Rebar I got for free, and the flat steel I got for free. So all it's costing me to make these is the power for the welder and the welding sticks. But if I see metal anywhere, somebody's going to throw it away. I'm going to grab it. That's like gold to me. I'm going to give you an update here. So I went and got my, I got these off Amazon. They're rated for 600 pounds a piece. The other ones were off my lawnmower, so I don't want to. So I got the winch on there. This winch is going to pull this shaft in. And yeah, so I got that. The new pulleys on there. I think they'll hold. I want to make sure it's going to hold the weight of the round. So I got one in there. So I got to make these so the cable don't come off. So I did that one. So I got to do that with these. I got to put something here that the cable don't come off. I gotta do two of them. That's what I gotta do next. Put them on both of those, and then he's ready to try out again. Well, I think we got her figured out. I made a smaller one, smaller set, just so I have more height. This is the one I had. So I'm gonna gain, I don't know, 8 inches. I think I can pick up a 41 inch round and swing it in. So the idea is, when I've got it up, when I come over like that, it's gonna put it at the end of the trailer, which I don't want. So with this winch here, I'm going to draw that bar in. And hopefully drop it down in there. Even if I have to, if I come in at the back, I just painted that. If I come in at the back with that up, it's going to be higher at the back. Even if I bring it around here and then draw it in, the bar in that way. I'm trying to get as big a round as I can get on this. So I'll show you what I did here. So I tried to make these, whatever you call them, log tongs, wider here, so it can go down in the block better. And I put my new pulleys on. I made these covers so that this can't slip off. The cable can't slip off. So I made those covers. Made the one for the top. So I'm hoping that I can pick up at least a 40-inch round and put it on the trailer. With the stabilizers on there, hopefully she don't tip. If I can get 2 pieces on there and bring them back over to the house, split them, just saves a lot of work not having to noodle them. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Till next time, Len sign off.